No.
That's where Rochelle studies.
That was rough. You're right, it was worse in my room.
Where's Christine?
You gotta see that.
You can go on and see
Let's
that.
see if it's worse than Terry.
No say.
But they're moving. So
Yeah, they were
she's not like that.
Well, Rochelle just moved in and she just put boxes all over and I don't know. It's just annoying.
We didn't have a room for it. She suddenly decided she was coming out from college, so we closed in the deck. There's no insulation or anything. It's just a roof and.
Cheers! Have you guys already graduated?
Yeah.
You already had your ceremony? Oh, that's so cool. Why do we have to go an extra week? That's what I want to know.
That's how these guys could come and see you.
Oh, that's great. It's all worth it then.
It wasn't even a whole day. It was like, a whole week. It was just 2 or 3 days.
That's right. That's true.
Yeah. When did we wrap up? Thursday. Last Thursday.
Yeah,
That's been a week. Oh, when do we get our grades? Are my parents gonna like get my grades and read them before I can see them?
Oh no, not that. There's me.
Yeah,
Hey,
Thursday.
there you are. Oh, I was sitting
Yeah, as
there.
long as you get a D, you still pass.
And Teresa was so happy. She
Well, you still graduate, but
I'm the only one.
I won't get.
But I like
Well, the
myself
final
a
transcript
lot.
counts.
No, the funny part is my parents are gonna see my midterm grade.
Yeah, why?
Because I got a C- in English in midterm.
They haven't seen it yet.
No, I wasn't gonna show them those. I mean, they weren't supposed to have a choice, you know. I didn't show them my grades. No, I didn't. Because I knew I'd make it up. And it's funny because the reason I got a low grade was because I didn't do all these papers. So when I finally had them in, about 4 months later, so in one case, I got A's on all of them because my teacher didn't believe my excuses, which were true, but you know, there are things that shouldn't have given, I had excuses. Like, he said, if you run a play, you get an extension on these things. So I wrote down, oh, the play curve,
Yeah.
I was.
Me too, now I just can see it.
But I handed them in 3 weeks after it was done, so theoretically I should have had time to do it way back then instead of having them all stable. I guess he didn't care. So.
Charles has to take a sledgehammer to it.
What does that do? Wait, everyone's looking forward to hearing this guy.
Hey guys, Banana Republic.
Oh, hey, he's running that.
Sing that song. Don't sing it.
But I got mine in LA.
Oh, wow.
It's tons more special than you ever could do.
Yeah.
We have a friend who saw them in Colorado. As long as it's about 3 times in LA.
Wait, it's about $240 in tickets.
Okay, here they come. Video
Which
on.
one are we doing first? Oh, this is,
We did Julia child porn. Did you? We opened the bottle of stuff.
this is Rutabagas.
Come on, Angela. Show's on. Don't even hear it.
It's down here.
Okay, wait.
That's like Pale Blue.
Okay, we're ready.
Well, we already did the ambiguity song. You did. You did.
No, we'll do this later.
So you make some against remix?
Yeah.
We don't know that many songs.
We know a lot of marching songs.
Let's sing a marching song.
Fight song.
Play a song that you guys ever play together. Play Lean on Me.
We don't know the words. I have the music at home.
I can join in the chorus. We all need somebody.
We know that.
Lean on me. Is there a song you guys all play together?
Yes, we're about to dream.
I don't play all.
You know Skinhead.
Trumpet?
Sing with
Yeah.
See, we don't know any songs like with trumpet and everything. Well, here, play G&G Dance Machine. Take it over.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Okay, this is Pete's solo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
play the drums with me.
Oh, okay.
Wait, didn't we play something yesterday together? No, you were playing, he was playing something, and I was trying to figure out what key it was. What song was that?
I don't know.
Oh, it was Louie Louie. It was Louie
I'll
Louie.
just tack
You guys can come Louie Louie.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Okay, well, okay, no, we'll put that next.
Boring.
Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
Alright, Peter Gunn. Wait. That's not Peter Gunn. We get better.
White belt. Oh no, white belt, yeah. That's so hard. It's such trouble though.
We'll play.
Oh yeah, but we're always sounding good anyway.
Yeah. We'll do it loud.
You do it loud. Yeah, that'll make it better. Hey, Keith plays the drums. Straw plays the trumpet here.
Oh, see, we
I play the piano.
we haven't taught you guys that. We
And I play the kazoo. Oh yeah.
We have a kazoo and you.
You watch.
Wait, is your kazoo here?
She blew it out.
That's sad.
I watched it.
Michelle plays the flute.
Full doo-doo, I do. She plays it as much as I do. Yeah, right. Hey, me too. I don't even know how to play the horn. I play one year the horn also, you know. The cello. Sax, to be honest, I don't even play sax. Yeah, I learned the sax. Hi! And I played Bill's the other day. Bill Powell. One of those days he didn't have to choir all.
Okay, let's play.
Okay, wait, should we do our good song now?
Yeah, do the good song.
We all.
Good song, please.
I'll just join in on Skinhead with this.
Okay, good.
Dream, 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 when I want you in my arms, when I want you, and on your drums whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, dream, dream.
15 love.
Wednesday night, number 1 seeded Yvonne Lindell against John McEnroe. The quarterfinal match, Tony.
Yeah, this is what John was looking forward to. He said, I want to get to the quarters and play Lendl. I think I've got a good shot at him. The stadium was absolutely packed.
Lindell is very fit, however.
Love.
I think, Tony, that Lendl went into this match knowing that he wanted to try to get away to a good start because he was very aware that the crowd would be on McEnroe's side, and as he was yesterday against Connors. I was surprised in the interview after yesterday's match when he said at 5-2 in the third, I just wanted to get off the court. I didn't want to let the crowd get going again. That's the best way to get a crowd quiet, is to get ahead and stay ahead. There's not much to cheer about. Well, people ask me, they say, does it mean a lot if the crowd are behind a player? And obviously it does. If Lendl was up yesterday 6-4, 6-2, 5-2, and, you know, was anxious to get off the court.
McEnroe had, of course, stirred a lot of people in his controversial match against Ivo Junovic when he was fined and got into a shouting match with the chair umpire and several other people. There's a lot of interest in this match.
And he came out and beat Gomez the next round and was very quiet, very docile. So McEnroe wins the first game.
We'll be back at the U.S. Open after this word from your local station.
This is CBS.
If you're paying more than $7.50 a month for checking, you're paying too much and getting too little. Wells Fargo comes through with the Gold account. Unlimited check writing, no minimum balance, free personalized checks, special loan discounts, and more. 10 valuable banking services for just $7.50 a month.
Right from the first point, we saw on there that on Lendl's second serve, McEnroe trying to take it early and move to the net. It was a tactic that he had great success with a couple of years ago against Lendl. I think since that time, Tony, that Lendl has improved his second serve. I think he has, and John is not as quick as he was then either, so it'll be difficult to make that one work.
That lack of quickness, Tony, is that because he's 28 years old or because of lack of training?
I think he lost it when he took all that time off and hasn't recovered it.
Can he ever get it back?
I don't think he'll ever get back to where he was.
He's not alone.
That's right. He has said that he thinks it could take him up to another year to really get back where he was. Whether he can stick at it that long and work that hard, only time will tell. Take longer than a year if he keeps getting suspended. I think the key in this match, basically, going in, you think, were serves, how well Lendl serves, and if John doesn't serve well, Norm, the rest of the game isn't that good.
30-15.
Having a look at Lendl's serve here, and we've talked about the fact that maybe his ball toss isn't as high as it used to be, and definitely it's lower there than what it was 2 years ago. That's where McEnroe wanted to be throughout this match, at the net and dominating the play, putting the pressure on Lendl.
30 all.
Lendl's ground shots are so solid from the back of the court that McEnroe has to come in. He can't stay back and rally with him and expect to win. So right from the word go, McEnroe trying to establish the tempo of the match. He is the aggressor. Lendl is the counterpuncher.
But he can punch as well.
All the players talk about the weight of his ground strokes, how they're heavy kind of shots, Lendl shots, and he gets to the ball so comfortably now on good balance, very, very confident. And he comes in confident because he's worked so hard off the court.
This last Wednesday night quarterfinal.
Well, there's the second serve, the improved one. Plenty of pace on it and direction.
One game all.
What about McEnroe's serve?
Well,
Tony?
Yvonne Lendl says that, particularly the second serve doesn't have the bite on it that it used to have. It doesn't come off the court as hard. It's a little more, sits up a little easier. And as a result, it's easier to take a good swing at it. So Yvonne thinks the McEnroe's serve is not what it used to be. And he also says he's slower.
Looking at
Lot
McEnroe's
15.
service action here, he has a
Please,
lot of
no
body
flash
torque.
photography. Thank you.
Turns around, a lot of arm action. With the body and the arm and the shoulder and everything moving so much, do you think that maybe his rhythm isn't exactly the same as it was a couple of years ago and it'll take him a while to get that back?
Could be. Seems to me, Nuke, that a few years ago he used to arch his back a lot more. And that doesn't look like it's present. And he's had some back problems.
Yeah, I would love to see a video of him serving, you know, a couple of years ago and then compare it to what he's doing now. And I wonder if he's done that himself in this comeback.
We're going to have that chance later on this afternoon when we go back and watch McEnroe against Connors in 1984.
Well, that'll be interesting. We'll try and
30-15.
get a picture in our minds of what he's exactly doing now on his serve and then have a look at it when we're watching that match.
Which I think in retrospect, as you look back, Lendl is a lot better player than he was a couple of years ago, too.
First service.
It's that type of thing that might make Lendl think that McEnroe's serve isn't as good as it was because he's handling it better. He is a better player.
Better mentally and physically.
And mechanically.
And pretty well covers it, doesn't it?
$40-15. Jay McEnroe.
That was Wednesday night.
When investors wanted to reduce the high risk and
30-15.
$30-15.
$40-15.
Again, this is his last Wednesday night
40-30.
quarterfinal match between John McEnroe and Yvonne Lendl.
Lendl serving and volleying on that point took a little bit of pace off his serve. I guess just to try to mix up the play. He prefers to serve and stay back, wait for the service return to land, and then dominate the rally from there.
excuse.
You could hear some of the people applaud the error by Lendl. They were very much on McEnroe's side.
Those are things that used to bother Ivan. He's overcome most of that, all of it.
Well, that's twice in this game now that McEnroe has approached on the return of serve
Advantage Lendl.
on Lendl's forehand side, and twice he's been passed. I'm wondering if he's deliberately approaching to the forehand side, Tony, maybe trying to break that down.
He might be. We'll just have to wait and see. Wednesday night quarterfinals. Number 1 seed, Ivan Lendl against McEnroe. Perhaps the most anticipated match of the tournament.
And it was sold out. The largest crowds they've ever had for one session here. Over 21,000. Not an easy draw for Lendl as the number 1 seed to play two guys who have beaten him here in the final before, McEnroe and then Connors.
Please, no flash photography.
Both crowd favorites.
Love.
Lendl looks very confident throughout this tournament. His demeanor on the court, he doesn't let little things bother him as he once did. And the expression on his face indicates that he feels like he's basically in control.
Please, behind the court, no flash photography. Thank you.
That is an earring in his left earlobe, by the way. Get a close-up shot, you'll see that looks like a diamond in there.
Sure does.
Love.
Just watch to see where this second serve lands, see if it's short. Wasn't a bad second serve, it was just right in the pocket for Lendl. Perfect position to hit the ball. Here's an isolation of Ivan Lendl. Turn, early racket preparation. Returning the serve, you don't always have time to turn the feet sideways, but you can coil the upper body a little bit. Use the speed on the ball.
Game McEnroe.
Game to McEnroe. And tell me, you look at the way that Ivan Lendl has rolled through the tournament without losing a set so far. Is there anyone else on the horizon who can raise their game to the level so they can really be competitive with Ivan?
Well, you know, even though you win in straight sets, you don't just blow people away. You can't discount Ed Berg, Belander, Boris Becker may cheer, dangerous guy all the time. And though you're number 1, they're number 5, they're not that far away from you.
Well, we've got our hard-working crew out courtside. Although it is raining, there's our ace cameraman, Ricky Blaine, standing by, no matter what the weather. We'll be back.
Americans are breaking the boundaries of age.
They're a dedicated breed. It's still raining out here. No tennis today, folks. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. we'll have live coverage of the men's championship, Yvonne Lendl and Mats Wielander. And later on this program, we're going to have some highlights from the Navratilova Graf final yesterday. And we'll also keep you up to date on activity in the NFL's first weekend, scores and highlights from the NFL today. And right now, let's return you to tape of Wednesday night's match in the men's competition between Yvonne Lendl and John McEnroe.
This is Lendl serving.
15 love.
Still a very early part in this match with both players, I think, testing one another out. McEnroe would be happy with the way things are going up till now. He's served reasonably well. He's held his serve without a lot of problems. Lendl's playing confidently, looks happy with himself. Crowd, I think, Tony, at this stage, we're waiting for something to happen, for the first change in momentum of the match.
I think that's right, and John is an unknown quantity at this stage. You know, you just don't know how well he's going to play. He played well, obviously, to get to the quarterfinals, and certainly someone you have to respect.
They ought to be pretty good that something is going to happen when he's playing.
Love.
It was right after this game when something did happen, when the change in the match occurred. So it'll be interesting to watch in the next game. What did McEnroe do or not do that caused him to get into trouble?
40 love, second serve coming up from Lendl.
Game Lendl.
Now let's watch.
3 games all.
Yeah, we'll watch this game closely and see how Lendl won his points and how McEnroe lost the points. And maybe that'll give us a little bit of a clue as to how far along the road McEnroe is. This is the 7th game of the first set, and tied at 3-all. It's usually it can be a swinging game. It's when both players try to move into another gear and increase their pace.
Love 15.
That may be a first early clue. There's a double fault in the first point of the game. First point of a game, Tony, is one when you're serving that you try to play a good, safe point and secure that, tuck that point away to get away to a good start.
Yeah, and I think John recognizes that if he's going to serve and volley, he has to get him good deep serves, or Yvonne Lendl's going to be able to pass him. That means you try to do something a little extra, and from time to time you might overhit a little bit. Of Cyclops, you see there. Pretty tough to argue when that old fella makes a sound.
You can argue, but he never answers.
We've seen Lendl do that shot a lot, especially when he has time, enough time like that, Tony. He could have hit that forehand anywhere, cross court, down the line, or the topspin lob.
Here's another look at it. Watch him set up as McEnroe makes the half volley and tries to close in. He's coming forward. The weight was all going in. Perfectly executed topspin lob. The whipping motion disguised it. It could be rolling at cross court. In this case, he went over the top, and he liked the result. So now it's love 30.
All right, 15-30. McEnroe's only got one first serve in out of 3 so far in this game. 15-30 is the time when you really got to start working your receiver over. You have to put a good, safe first serve in here. Try to get in and get the first volley away. At this stage, Tony, McEnroe's, that's twice now in this game, he's worrying about that cyclops. The machine's there, you can't do anything.